Hello, good day to you, and welcome back to Mass Effect. I feel like my mustache is getting too long. As of like 2 minutes ago, when I actually started noticing it colliding with a lot more stuff, like my water bottle. I feel like it wasn't doing that 5 minutes ago. That was just like a fraction of an inch too long. I think I'm just heading off to the next planet. I wanted to go to Argos Row. I've got some
Message coming
business there.
Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
What do you mean, unlike her?
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Approved. Alright, off from the Citadel, off to... Alright, there's nothing in here. Off to... further out? Off to... Argos Row. I need to go to Hydra. And presumably Phoenix, because I doubt like both missions are going to be in the same system. Oh, what's this? Oh, right, I'm leaving the dock. Get a special cutscene for that one. And then I make the jump. Formalis has a thick atmosphere of nitrogen and helium. Its surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of alumina with deposits of borax. The planet has an extensive network of subterranean caves formed over the millennia by volcanic processes. These relatively cool areas, some primitive life has developed. Have I been to this system already?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call. The Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Guess I should land. Medgos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Medgos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Medgos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure cooker world. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Don't want to be outside for too long. I'll bring Garrus and Tally on this one. Unless this is where Rex's armor is. Maybe I should make sure he's with me. Anomaly to the north. Transponder to the south. Made it. Rough going. What sort of anomaly we have here? Oh, another reprobe. Turian corpse. Ah, indeed there is. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with Gothis colony's insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. Down in the hole. Doesn't really seem like there's a lot here. I was expecting to find more nodes. Ugh. Okay, there's not gonna be anything else over there. is something.
Heading out.
Mercury. Oop. There's the bottom of the map. God, I really feel like I'm just being tossed around today. Yeah, all right. This terrain's so bumpy. Oh no, I landed a little hard on my face. They said this was going to be a dangerous planet rich in resources. I see nothing here. Oh, there we go.
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Thorium.
Here, it's a trap.
Is that all of them? Nothing remains. Well, I don't see anything else here. I guess we're done. Ganrum is a small, rocky world with a trace atmosphere of methane and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of magnesium and silicates with deposits of carbon. Ganrum was the site of the warlord Shiagur's defeat by Turian peacekeeping forces during the Krogan rebellions. While this band was not especially powerful, Shiagur was a female warlord, and one of the few remaining fertile females at that. She had, through viciousness and cunning, parlayed her unique value into a position of power. Krogan males competed for the right to join her band and lie with her. When Shiagur's death was announced, vengeful male Krogan admirers near and far swore blood oaths against the participating Turian crews. In the end, several thousand of the Turian participants were killed in an open combat or through assassination. To this day, many Krogan proudly proclaim that they have the blood of Shiagur. Scans of the planet Ganrum revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Parthia colony insignia. Thear is a large gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its atmosphere. It also has a significant amount of water vapor in the clouds of its upper atmosphere. Thear was struck by an asteroid at least 12 kilometers in diameter within the last 100 years. The superheating caused by the impactor's atmospheric passage created a large bank of vicious storms along the equatorial band. Siba is a standard Neptune-type gas giant. The upper cloud decks of its hydrogen-helium atmosphere tinted a dramatic blue by traces of methane. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Alright, guess that's it for Hydra. Off to Phoenix. Patashi is a sun-blasted terrestrial world whose atmosphere was blasted away millennia ago by the star Phoenix. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of tin. Due to its relatively low density, Patashi is tidally locked to Phoenix. Seas of molten light metals cover much of the sunward side. While scanning the planet, you detect a deposit of samarium. This asteroid is emitting a weak, intermittent signal at a frequency of 1540 MHz. During a scan of the Phoenix system asteroid field, you detected an odd energy reading that Tali determined was quarian in nature. She led a recon team into the asteroid field where she discovered an abandoned freighter. The team could not determine why the ship was there, but they did find a Prothean data disk on board. That'll be a nice thing to return to the fleet, I suppose. If it's operational. Silsalto is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. It has no remarkable features. Man, they usually find something to say about every planet, and this one's just like bog standard. Tuntao is an enormous low-density terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and helium. Despite being nearly 20 AU from Phoenix, the star's great heat and insulating thickness of the atmosphere make the surface surprisingly temperate. The crust is mainly composed of sodium and silicon dioxide with deposits of various light metals. While Tuntao is not habitable, the relative pleasantness of the surface conditions make it a popular location for small ships traveling through Argus Row Cluster to land for drive discharge. Oh yeah, very comfortable 20 degrees. Surely, somewhere along here there'll be another one, right? No? Okay. Vebenock is a small terrestrial world with a thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of carbonaceous material, water ice, and low-density silicates. Rare but concentrated loads of light metals have been deposited by asteroid impacts. One hemisphere of Vebenock is covered by surface deposits of oxidized copper. Approximately 270 years ago, a Turian bulk gas transport was attacked by pirates in the Phoenix system. Damaged, it made a rough landing on Vebenock. The heat of the landing melted significant quantities of surface ice and ruptured shipping containers spilled locks across the surface. Before this evaporated and escaped Vebenock's weak gravity, it reacted to cause the widespread rust. Oops, accidentally rusted the planet. Scans indicate cobalt. Off to Tuntao, where hopefully Rex's armor is? Or no, was this a Garrus mission? No, he wants me to go to the Herschel system. Rex just knows that it's somewhere in Argus Row. Well, the destination's real close, so I guess I'll go to that first. Did I just take out all the pirates with that one shot? Guess so. You've got your shotgun, you got your pistol. Good to go.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
You can, what, can you smell it? geez, these guys are sturdy. Use a little warp.
Go, go, go!
Still one guy left. Oh, he's upstairs, ain't he? Getting stuck on stuff. Yeah, I just can't seem to get a clear shot on this guy. Oh well, guess I'll go deal with him the old-fashioned way.
Clear.
Not a lot of stuff around here, it seems. But there is one very important thing we're here for. Good bit of storage.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
Oh god, what happened to my face? I got burned up a little bit?
Then I guess we're done here.
Rex touches his grandfather's armor, his expression thoughtful perhaps? Krogan are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. Not an equipable armor? Guess not.
Let's get moving.
You won't see any won't see any sentimentalism from him. Another med kit. And some lockers. All right. I think that's it. I can just casually explore the planet. Big old salt flats. Oh, geez, that one's right on the edge. Lithium. Sounds about the extent of what I can get away with. Eh. If there's a treasure in the very corner of any of these maps and I missed it because I'm, you know, under the assumption that they're not going to place anything that close, I will be very upset. I almost missed that lithium because of that. Mercury. Alright. More east. Ooh. Interesting. Just some weird obelisk.
Cover me.
And a drone. We found one of Matriarch Dillanaga's writings on this body. It's possible the writings came from the nearby ruins. Did all that excavating just for me? Thank you. Ah, look at that view. Oh, wait, no, this is where I started. I should cut across here and see if there's anything else in this flat. Probably not, though. Just a good place for drag racing. Testing out ludicrously overtuned vehicles. If you can call a rocket strapped to a skateboard a vehicle. Rex is a happy boy. Let's go have a word with him.
Shepard?
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
What can you tell me about?
Ask the Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Not
So long,
actually so
Rex.
much to talk about.
Shepard.
Slightly new dialogue if you ask him about his family, that's it.
Shepard?
talked to Tali about all her stuff,
I should
too.
go.
See you later.
I guess we're good for now. I'm getting the sense more and more that the first Mass Effect is like a proof of concept for like an expanded universe that they want to build on, and then they just like didn't have the time or resources to really like make it feel super in-depth and lived in. There's some like rather complicated systems for stats and such, but I get the feeling that those will be more well-rounded, and the dialogue and interactions will be more varied in the sequels when they have the money. Okay, done with this cluster. I'll do Garrus's too before I forget. Herschel, Kepler. Oh, did I not write that one down? Or, no, is it? No, this should be... Yeah, no, this is the one he wants. Herschel system and the Kepler Verge. Oh wait, no, I do... Right, it's Kepler then Herschel. Artemis, Gemini, Maroon, Hawking, Kepler. Aw, man, I was just over there, too. To Herschel. Glabaka is a moderately sized terrestrial world with a hazy hydrocarbon atmosphere. Its surface is mainly composed of chlorides and with deposits of solid and liquid form hydrocarbons. Wasn't expecting to find it that fast. A metal-rich asteroid with a large deposit of platinum. Several attempts to charter Matol have been made, but none have been successful. By normal standards, a small rock planet, Matol has a dense atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and argon, with a surprising amount of water vapor. Fogs and rain are common on the barren, lifeless surface. Matol is pleasant enough to be considered a terraforming prospect, though its low mass and high radiation of the energetic blue star Herschel place it fairly far down on the list. Yeah, temperature's fine, but, high radiation? Cluggen's hydrogen-helium atmosphere is giving a fairly dramatic emerald tint by chlorine and ionized gases. It is nearly 100 moons. Tungal is a massive terrestrial world nearly twice the size of Earth, with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and methane. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of iron, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. It is a mineralogical treasure trove, and many corporations are lobbying for minor rights. The Fidel is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design. In addition to the standard cargo bay, the hull has several biological research modules attached. Registry, private owner, Dr. R. Hart. Coming for you, Hart. I thought, like, oh man, when did Shepard become the short king? So everybody's standing on the stairs. Guys, you want to like crouch down a little? You're making me feel inadequate.
Heads up!
Man, there was a guy right on top of me. I don't know how that didn't get me. And I made use of the ground bombs. Yay. Usually so bad about just ignoring those things.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
That was satisfying. Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Saleon's medical equipment is stained with blood of many species, pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to the Normandy. Oh, but not before I take everything he had. Woo! Barely got in there. Is he dead yet? and just where he pilots the thing. Alright. I think that's it for the time-sensitive missions. And there's no planets that I can travel to in this system? Because there's not a lot of need to without a quest. Pretty. How about Newton?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some information I thought you'd want to see, Commander. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
We found a connection between the scientists and you.
I mean, a bunch of accidents, surely.
On a cruise.
A Coos? I lost my whole unit there. You're saying that our scientists were involved?
I can't get any information on what they were working on. The project records were sealed. Commander, Shepard, what you do with this is up to you. I just thought you'd want to know. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne. I'm transmitting his last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Though Ontarome's surface is uncomfortably hot, its nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere and abundant, shallow seas make it an ideal candidate for habitation by most known species. Unfortunately, the orbit of the moon of Thonol has been slowly decaying since the system coalesced. Proximity is beginning to have tidal effects, and its dynamo-like revolution through Ontarome's magnetic field is generating increasingly powerful electrical storms. While some have suggested emplacement of Mass Effect drives in an attempt to lighten the moon and correct its orbit, the scale of such a project, tens of thousands of drives, costing enough to bankrupt the government of all the Citadel races, make it a pipe dream. A multiracial effort is underway to catalog and preserve the unique genetic diversity of Ontarome's vibrant young biosphere. Exogeny Corp and Haven Genomics represent the Alliance's share of the effort. It's a little hot for liking, but you can adapt to that. Clencori is a rock and ice planet with an atmosphere composed of chlorine and argon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of iron. Clencori is famously claimed by the eccentric Volus billionaire Kuman Shoal. He claims that a vision of a higher being told him to seek on Clencori the lost crypts of beings of light. These entities were supposedly created at the dawn of time to protect organic life from synthetic machine devils. Shoal has been excavating on Clencori's toxic surface for 2 decades at great expense. No government has valued the world enough to evict his small army of mercenaries. Scans of the planet Clencori reveal the cockpit of a Volus trading vessel. There are no signs of the rest of the ship, but the salvage team discovered one of Matriarch Dillinaga's writings in the ship system. Sesmos is an ice dwarf world, its surface composed almost entirely of frozen water. Normally, a planetoid this small would not rate inclusion on the system's charts. Sesmos' unusually large and beautiful ring of ice crystals has made it a popular subject for visual artists. The ring is the result of a glancing equatorial impact, which left a large trench and threw a great deal of melted water into the atmosphere. The rings are a temporary feature that will completely decay in a few thousand years. So it's just flavor of the month because it got a boo-boo. It is a very pretty planet, I will say that. Junkro is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and sodium in its upper atmosphere. Like Uranus in the Sol system, it is tipped on its side, its north pole facing the star Newton. Gas giant appears to have a large concentration of hydrogen. Bully for me. Do I have to go to Antrim for anything? So pretty. Ugh, made it. Wow, so flat. Dog. And some gold. Hello, puppy. Or, no, it's a deer? With little arms. Interesting creature. Is that... Are those clouds, like, going up to the moon? Jeez. Yeah, this place is in trouble. See, we've got a threat here. That poor dude got stuck sliding. That's no good. That's also not good. Rex, get over here. There you go.
Hostile contact.
Online.
Ah! Let me guess. Whole planet? Whole planet. Don't run over the local wildlife. love these plateaus. I'm coming for you. You stuck in the wall again this time? Nope. All right. Make a quick little save here. And try going through this area again. Still some more guys over this way. All clear? Yeah, there we go. Go in a little bit more prepared and don't just, like, dash into the center of combat and you'll be okay.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard.
Please! He's a madman! Mr. Toombs, you're insane! You need help!
Shut up! You don't get to lie. You don't... Shepard? My God. Shepard, is that you?
You? You can't be here. You're dead.
Toombs? But you were on a cruise. I saw the Thresher mob pull you under.
They took me, Shepard. The scientists.
You can't prove any of this! This man is delusional!
See, they were running tests on the Thresher moths. They let those things hit us just to watch and study. I woke up in a holding cell. The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
What did they do to you, Toombs?
You can't believe Toombs! He doesn't have any proof! I demand a fair trial!
He was there! You bastard! He knows the truth! They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal. This man deserves to die, Shepard. For you, for me, for everyone else in the unit.
Give him a fair trial,
With
and
me.
then sink him forever.
You're better than this, Toombs. You're not like them.
Don't tell me who I am. You got away with a few scratches and a scary reputation. The rest of the unit died, and I was tortured for years, Shepard. You can't judge me. You don't have the right.
You think I don't want revenge for Akuz? Listen, Toombs. Arresting him hurts them more.
Hadn't thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm no murderer.
Couldn't take your
Make me
humanity.
Just as long as he goes to trial. Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
I do. It doesn't. Oh, jeez. How reassuring.
Those bastards can't hurt you anymore. Joker, tell the Fifth Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah, something about the lighting in some of these scenes makes Shepard look like horribly sunburnt. I just thought that was a feature of recent combat or being on the sun planet. Toombs stares morosely at the floor, lost in his memories. You give the scientist a shove towards the door. Your mission is complete. The Lion's Courts will take it from here. Oh, is there not more stuff in there? I guess it's just more random loot. I could scour for more, but I'll find upgrades that are better than it eventually. Hey there, Olbel. Aww. Well, I'm glad Toombs gets to live. Doesn't become a monster and then just off himself. I've known this man for 5 minutes, and if anything were to happen to him, I would kill everybody in this room and then myself. Except he already killed half the people in this room and then himself. Also, hello, how you doing today? Welcome. Salvage. Oh no. A lot of stuff down in this corner. There's some sort of anomaly in the center. Whoa! I'm doing pretty well. Can't really say that I did much today. I'm just slowly plugging away at a Pathfinder campaign that I'm trying to convert. And Dead by Daylight, eh? That's one I still need to get. There have been a couple of opportunities to purchase it during a sale, but I'd like to know that someone else is going to play it with me, and currently I only have one other friend who has it on their wish list, so I'd have to, like, talk with them about it. What's that? Is it a book? It's a bug! Just a regular old beetle. Life finds a way.
Enemy sighted.
What enemy? What enemy?
Area secured.
It's unclear what happened to this Turian. He had an ancient paper book with the Bostra outpost insignia printed on the cover. Big beetles. Probably kill me if I try to hurt their offspring. And yeah, I've heard DBD can be a bit toxic. That just kind of goes for a lot of online game spaces. So I'd know. I used to play League. Ugh. Never again. Every once in a while, I'm tempted to run back, like, oh man, I kind of miss this character's kit. Maybe I should re-download the game for just a bit, and then I remember how awful the entire experience is. WoW was pretty bad for that too. Though I mostly kept off from guild drama. Rules community made up and everyone expects to follow. Oh yeah, courtesy. It's like, the only PvP I'm kind of familiar with is, Dark Souls Invasions, and, you know, it's common courtesy for a duel for, like, both players to bow to one another, and, not use Estus for health, but you can use it for mana, I think. But people break, like, those faux pas all the time, and then, you know, no honor. Do whatever you can to win. There'll always be people out there who just want to have a good time at the expense of others. Oh wait, I went to this top corner. Yeah, I'm done here.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I reviewed your report on the situation, Commander. I'm glad to see you were able to take Dr. Wayne in alive. Now we can put him on trial and get some answers. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. I hope this helped you find some peace, Commander. Thank you. Fifth Fleet out.
All right. Guess that does it for that system. Let's continue with the main quest. Oh, like I said, got a couple of points to put out. Finish upgrading my shotguns. Yeah, I guess Liara would be the next thing I want to do. Because I've got 2 locations to go to. One of them's to go help out Liara, and the other one is in Novaria, I think. Yeah, more carnage. Shotguns. Let's go to assault rifle there. This shotgun's just about as good as the one I'm currently using, but also has a 3rd slot. Oh, and this one's just better and also has a 3rd slot. Yeah, getting to the really good stuff now. I guess I'll take this one. I'm passing shields and screwing up my accuracy. That's just fine. Increased damage for lowered heat absorption. Just get a better one there. Stability. Accuracy, stability. Oh yeah, I guess I'm only allowed to have 1 ammo type, but I can have 2 weapon upgrades. Just increase that damage more, I guess. Pistol. Ooh. What the hell with the damage on these things? Shame I don't have like a test firing range. I can look at the like different variants. Heatsink capacity is pretty bad on that one. But Liara, or Tali, supplements her attacks with a lot more tech stuff, so presumably that won't be too bad for her. Cooldown reduction. Don't have anything better. And just a bunch of heat absorption, I guess. Sniper. A couple of good choices here. Got my shield bypass. Stability. Grenada. Got a bunch of level 7 incendiaries. Guess that's probably better than level 6 high explosive. Get what? Ooh, and some good amps. Increase the power of my amp. Oh my, what is that? Oh, it's heavy armor, right? Darn, got me all excited. Hmm. 40 more shield for 10 damage protection and biotic resistance? Probably not. Damage protection. Smash. Shields, mobile accuracy, cooldown reduction. Do like the cooldowns. Go check up on the others and mess with their gear a little bit. Oh yeah, the practice range. Have to wait until the third game for that. All right. Beastal. Give her that razor. Some toxic damage. Some heat absorption. I guess stability. Assault rifles. Hmm, 3 slots. Think he'd rather have the damage over the additional slot? Damage per second and lowered accuracy. Yeah, let's make it toxic. Right. Might want to consider using this shotgun, because it's got a 3rd slot. Big damage. Biotic amp. Hmm. 60 shield for 8 biotic. Eh. That's smash damage. Oh yeah, okay. Applies to melee attacks. Give him that strong exo. And Gyaris. We've got shield bypass in exchange for accuracy. Heat absorption and stability. And for your sniper, Accuracy is as good as it gets. I guess stability. On a tool is just worse. No new armor. Yeah, all right. Okay. Missions. Find Liara and Novaria. Cersei deported Geth interest in the corporate research colony of Novaria. Just go look into some more Geth. Well, I think I'll do that once we've got our final party member. Let's go pick them up already. They've been waiting a while. Oh no, I've forgotten where she is. Somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. Oh, okay, because she's just in there somewhere. Start in Athens. Oh, wow. Just grab that out of the gate then, eh? The geological properties of Salamis have been scanned from orbit, but little else is known about it. Due to its thick carbon dioxide atmosphere and proximity to the energetic star Athens, the equatorial daytime temperatures have been known to turn the surface molten. The crust is composed of iron with deposits of platinum group metals. Surely. No? Really? Okay. Like the Hanar homeworld, Proteus has more than 90% oceanic cover. The incredible heat thrown off from Athens raises global humidity to 100%. 100%, oh man. Water's just wicking off of the air then. Creates constant cloud cover and powers colossal typhoons that rage across the surface year-round. Hot, humid, and storm-racked, Proteus's rare combination of oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, and carbon-based biosphere nevertheless recommended it for colonization. A pilot program is studying the possibility of colonies below the ocean surface, safe from the worst effects of the weather. You said it was hot, it's only 34 degrees. Proteus has a large amount of free oxygen. Cirque is a modestly sized hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and chlorine. These give it its striking yellow-green tint. As the development of the Proteus colony continues, Cirque will likely be developed for helium-3 mining. While scanning the gas giant, you detected a large concentration of helium-3. What a surprise! Nausicaa. Traces of sodium in the atmosphere give Nausicaa its overall dark gray color, but it is otherwise a typical hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of water vapor in the atmosphere accounts for its white clouds. Distant Pharos has seen only a cursory examination by an unmanned probe. It is a trace atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of tin with deposits of carbon. Deeper craters have been partly filled by ice, suggesting there may be a significant amount of water locked up beneath its frozen surface. A large ice-bright crater in the southern hemisphere makes the planet visible from the inner system, leading to the planet's name. Scans of the planet Pharos reveal an abandoned base on its moon. The recon team has found nothing of interest, but much of the debris was marked with the Magna Colony insignia. Yeah, I appear to be running out of plans here. There's a weird gap here. There's supposed to be something there, maybe? In the future? Okay, no Athens. Not even a place to touch down. Knossos. Phaestus is a small terrestrial with a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and xenon. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur and various silicates. There is little of interest on this desolate world. A metal-rich asteroid. Scans of this large asteroid field have revealed several deposits of platinum. Therum is a distant but rich industrial world claimed by the Human Systems Alliance. Its plentiful heavy metals have fueled the recent manufacturing boom on Earth. Core samples rich with the fossils of simple silicon-based organisms indicate Therum was more habitable in the past than it is at present. Perhaps this explains the many Prothean ruins dotting the surface, most of which have been looted by mining corporations. Oh, population of 34,000. Respectable. Ah, it's this one. Zakros is a terrestrial world with a nitrogen-methane atmosphere containing trace amounts of hydrocarbons. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice and hydrocarbon slush. Most of the surface is not solid enough to support the full weight of a landed ship. If approach is necessary, use shuttles or keep the ship's mass effect envelope up. Armeni is a terrestrial world with an unusually thin atmosphere of krypton and xenon. Its surface is composed of silica with deposits of carbonaceous materials. The initial flyby probe of Armeni detected multiple areas of the equator with oddly regular surface protrusions. Closer inspection revealed these as millions of elaborate crypts a few meters below the surface, left by a long-extinct spacefaring species called the Zaof. Many human universities wish to perform archaeological excavations. Council law holds grave sites as sacrosanct, however, and the matter has been tied up in court for a decade. It happened. A dark carbon-rich asteroid. Scans of the asteroid field in the Knossos system revealed some strange readings. Upon closer inspection, Navigator Presley discovered the remains of an abandoned Solarian fighter. The only thing of interest on board was a League of One medallion. A small hydrogen-helium gas giant, Arcanus has been developed as a full-featured, if modest, stopover for ships hauling refining materials from Therum. In addition to a powerful magnetic field to dump drive charge, Arcanus has a largely automated infrastructure of helium-3 refining and deuterium mining on its many water-ice moons. Scans of the gas giant have detected a large concentration of nitrogen. Good for me. Alright, to Therum? Yes. I'm gonna bring... Rex and Tali. Ooh, this one's just map, okay.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Ooh. I want to stay away from that. Oh. Thanks for dropping off some friends.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. You should sneak around and pull his tail.
Yeah, you say that, but I appear to be doing just fine. Ah! But I want up the cliff. Appears to be repelling me. Yeah, I'm not allowed to climb up these cliffs. That's great. Yeah, fuck you. Gate open. No one in here? Guess not.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Gotta find the perfect place to settle down. Well, there is something here. Hello? Oh, God. What are ramps? That does have a cooldown. Or a max duration. Oh, there's another gate. Another crate. It's worth scrounging. Never know what you'll find. And is it past anything, did I? Nah. We're good. thought I saw something moving in the distance over here. Maybe I accidentally misfired and hit him. There's gonna be something over here, right? Guess not. Just where they park some vehicles. Rocket launchers against a quick-moving vehicle. I don't know about that, man. Oof. This damage is good. Real good. Sniper could be better. Ah, yes. Ow. Doing just fine. Damn, this pistol hits hard. Feels like the Halo 1 pistol. Shepard, look up! Oh man, all my stuff. Yeah, get out of here.
Perimeter clear.
That went pretty well. Especially considering my the super poor track record with missions like these. Although, I get the feeling I've collected a good bit of gear, and this mission just, like, hasn't quite scaled for it yet. Since I could do any of them back to back. Or do the missions in any order I wanted. That makes for a nice change of pace. Don't want to be accidentally blowing myself up or getting blown up by the enemy.
Looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Another Geth shield. Oh no, Rex! He got stuck again. It's gonna be all the way at the beginning. Oh no, there he is. Just taking his sweet time.
Heads up.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Why do they have, like, a sideways pool? It just looks like the tiles that you'd see at your local pool. Huh. Uh-oh. May not be coming back this way.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Hey, how's it going? You weren't kidding when you said bubble.
I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara Tassoni, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side.
Wrong answer.
I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Oh shit, he's right behind you.
Let's get moving.
Somebody cast lift? What was that? here. Oh, this one's new. Oh, wait, no, I did this like once a while ago. A way down. I'm trying to remember what the other thing I used that for was. Alright, we're in.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
And now you're trapped in here with me! Did you, bring cards?
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know...
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Get the lead out!
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Aw, even Rex can make a joke. That was a joke, right, Rex? We're inside of a giant razor. Ew, that one's green.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Is this really the time?
The atmosphere is perfect for a life and death struggle. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Bye, fucko! Woohoo! Man, they can really sprint quite fast. Yeah, I get the feeling that would have been like super duper hard if I'd done it first. Thrown right into the middle of engagement, no cover, surrounded by elite enemies. Pretty sure that Krogan was about to one-shot me if I didn't just, like, kill him mid-stride. This can't be the whole mission, right? That was, like, exceedingly fast compared to the, Thorian colony.
Too close, Commander.
Oh, hot damn.
10 more seconds, we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Yeah, he's a jerk.
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Are you astonished that she looks so young for, like, being 50 plus, or are you more astonished that she spent so long and received no results? Make the right choice, Shepard.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost
She's got a
as if
very stiff
someone did
manner
not
of
want
speaking.
the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues.
Is that an Asari thing, or is she just, like, trying to seem more
The Protheans were not the first
mature?
galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared.
We're going to continue grandfathering super ancient technologies until they break down and no one knows what to do to fix them. And we've based our entire livelihoods around them, so we just also go extinct.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
A beacon? Yes, that makes sense. But the beacons were not programmed to interact with human physiology. I am surprised you were able to make any sense of it at all.
It's just a bunch of random images, even after I got the cipher.
The cipher?
Some Asari mumbo-jumbo. Supposed to help the commander think like a Prothean. I don't know if it worked, though.
The cipher altered my perception of the visions, but it's subtle. I still can't make sense of what I'm seeing.
And this was something another Asari did to you? Commander, with your permission, I would like to try something. You were touched by the beacon. The visions are locked away inside your mind. One of my people gave you a deeper understanding of the visions, but you still cannot put all the pieces of the puzzle together. I might be able to help you.
What do you have in mind?
Like the Asari who gave you the cipher, I can join my consciousness to yours. Maybe my knowledge of the Protheans will help clarify your vision.
Do it.
It's worth a shot.
Relax, Commander. Embrace
Time for another mindfuck. Tech, flesh, burning.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What'd you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
What's our next move?
Saren knew you were touched by the beacon on Eden Prime. He probably came after me because he feared I could help you understand it. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least. Find the missing portion, and I am confident I can put all the pieces together.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am
Do
very
we
grateful.
wait? No. Do we have the Elcor and the
When was the last time you ate or slept?
very
Dr. Chakra should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion.
the Gabi folk?
Coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process
Oh,
all this.
and the
Still, it could not hurt
floating
to examine
brain
by a medical
thing.
professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Maybe she doesn't care anymore.
Know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
This feels like running away from the conversation.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
All right. And 2 more points. Where to slot them? Faster cooldowns, stronger shield recovery, stronger throw, longer lift, bigger barrier, and eventually longer. Yeah, that'd be nice. Pistol and shotgun damage up, as well as some biotic protection. All around stats and a better team res. Having the time on adrenaline boost would be pretty good. Just throw out abilities faster than I can, yeah, throw out abilities faster than I can use them. Now, where's Liara hang out, I wonder? Working hard or hardly working?
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. Seems like a sweet girl. Easy on the eyes. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
No, Commander. Just art appreciation.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
How was the mission?
Thoughts?
That's a nice piece of ass.
You've had from the council.
And what do they think?
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Kinetic subsidiary.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact,
Companies liquidating and reforming under new names. Nothing ever changes.
Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Get your knuckles wrapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Oh, stuff in my locker again. Who keeps filling that up? She in the med bay getting a physical? Nope.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving?
I enlisted right up. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always...
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, here she is. Ah, she's repurposed this room as a lab.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am
They do that with all aliens. I'm doing my best to remedy that, but it's not taken.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I'm a little curious about the dynamic.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species.
So an all-natural test tube baby. Okay.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Don't study me! Don't touch me! Get away!
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
Just a little bit sheltered
My
naive.
time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
So the others feel primed for, like, combat and exploration. What the hell are we doing bringing the scientist out into the field?
Never a dull moment with you, Shepard.
You ever go on any missions like ours before?
Saving the galaxy from certain destruction? No.
Nah, I guess, and gotta say that's a first.
Do you remember any that stick out?
A few. I remember one time I was hired by a Volus diplomat. What an ass.
I guess even politicians have...
Volus, that was the species. Yeah, don't have any Volus on the ship.
Time. If it wasn't for politicians, I'd be out of work. They're always looking for ways to get ahead. This one was no different. He wanted me to erase his past. Get rid of an old friend who knew too much. Huh. His old friend turned out to be an Asari commando.
I can see why that might give you pause.
What? No. Alina and I were old friends. Sort of. We met when we were both contracted to kill the same Turian. Neither of us wanted the other one to get him first. We spent more time fighting each other than tracking that Turian.
An Asari commando mercenary? That's unusual, isn't it?
I wouldn't say it's unusual. Mercs come in all shapes.
But, you know, percentage-wise.
When I told Alina about the diplomat's contract, she and I had a good laugh about it.
So what did you do?
Well, I was going to lose the contract, but I respected Alina. In the end, I let her pick the location where we'd fight. She chose some old Solarian space station overrun with mercs and smugglers. That way we didn't have to worry about hurting any innocent bystanders. Huh. She always was a bit of a softie.
What happened on the station?
What didn't happen? For 2 days I chased her through that station. Used my entire store of ammunition. had to kill a bunch of mercs and use their crap weapons.
Sounds like a fun time.
The third day, the station was barely holding together. The mercs were dead or gone, life support was failing, but I had her. She'd locked herself in the med labs. She was trying to patch herself up. Damn tough, that one. Then just when I thought I had her, the station's core went critical. Barely made it back to my ship in time.
I assume the Asari Commando didn't make it?
I watched the station from a distance. I never saw her leave. And when that place blew, there was nothing left larger than a Turian's right nut. So I headed back to the diplomat to give him the good news.
Not the left one though. That's deceptively large.
I got halfway there. Alina sent me a message. Better luck next time. Now, I'm not superstitious, but if someone can survive that, well, they deserve to live. At least for a bit longer.
What about the diplomat? He wanted her dead.
I told him the truth. Alina was still alive and she was really pissed. I told him if he wanted to live, he'd need me around to protect him.
And he believed you.
He kept me on as his personal guard until he died. Natural causes. Easiest job I've ever had. A little boring, but credits are credits.
Hey, getting paid to sit around in your ass waiting for combat that never shows is a pretty good gig.
So long, Rex.
Thanks for the story.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. I've thought about what you said, about eliminating the threat immediately, regardless of the cost. You were right. You were right about Dr. Salian, too. Killing him was the only solution. This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
I'm glad you see it that way. Keep that in mind when we meet Saren.
Don't worry, Commander. I will. Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
This way?
I'm glad you see it that way.
Don't worry, Commander. I will.
Conversations with Garrus are, rather short and uneventful.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Ooh, level 9. That is some very good armor. Good lord. And would cost 1/3 of my credits.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, looks like I've talked to everybody on the crew. Acquired another team member, and guess call it there for the night, and then next time we can go out and do some more side missions before dealing with that Geth threat on Noveria. That was a more eventful session, I'd say. Did like 2 or 3 missions, including a main mission. Beats the, like, what was it, half of a mission I did last time? Oh, Lord. Well, that will be it for the night. Thank you very much for stopping by. We will be back here again on Tuesday for some more Mass Effect. But until then, take care and have yourself a good night.